Okay, looking at Pikes Peak. I'm gonna take the day off today, get a really early start tomorrow and try to climb that thing. Gonna be a challenge for sure. It's about 12 miles each way and then 7,400 feet of climbing. You can see just beyond the red rock, there's a trail on the mountain, and that's actually called the Manitou Incline. It's basically some stairs that they've put into the mountain that you can climb up. You can do that, but it's really steep, or the trail is off to the left. It's a lot more gradual of a slope, but I'm gonna do the trail, not the incline. But yeah, that's Pikes Peak. Clouds are already building. I'm just gonna relax today, take the day off, get a hotel room as soon as I can, and then get a really early start tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm looking at the Manitou Incline. I'm gonna go take the shuttle bus over in that direction, but I wanted to get a greater perspective of it. I don't know if I'll film it all when I start tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get a really early start and just try to make the best time I can. But yeah, the trail is off to the left of the incline there, and then it works its way up to somewhere up on the top, and then it takes a gradual slope to the base of Pikes and then climbs more steeply up to the summit. But that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the bus and ride over and check it out down there. Okay, I'm here at the start of the Barr trail, which is gonna lead up to Pikes Peak. I'm gonna come back tomorrow sometime between 2 and 3 a.m. and give this a shot. I'm gonna actually buy my parking ticket now, so that way I'll be ready tomorrow. One less thing to do in the morning, just get out of the car, get warmed up a little bit, and get started. This is gonna be fun, long hike, but I'm really looking forward to seeing if I can do this. Good morning from about halfway up the hike to Pikes Peak. I'm at what's called the Barr camp. It's a campsite up here. Elevation's somewhere over 10,000 feet. I started the hike right around 2:20, and I think it's about 5 o'clock now. So I'm gonna keep going a little bit longer and then take a break and then hit the summit. So far so good. I only encountered 3 people on the hike up. Good morning again. It's a early morning sunrise from 2/3 of the way up Pikes Peak. I have about 4.7 miles to go. Been hiking for about 3 hours and 10 minutes now, I think, somewhere around there. Looks like the sun is just getting ready to come up. It's about 5:30 right now, 5:35. So far so good, getting a little bit higher up. I need to pace myself a little bit up here, take my time. Try not to get too winded and avoid any headaches, but I'm feeling pretty good now. Didn't get much sleep last night, probably only about 3 hours. Hopefully tonight will be a night that I get a lot of sleep. But anyway, it's beautiful here. I haven't seen much of it, it's been dark, but Finally able to see a lot. And I should have about 1.5 miles more of trees, and then I'll be out of the trees and on the final stretch up to the summit. Getting pretty close to tree line now. There's a little shelter up here they built in case anyone runs into trouble with storms and whatnot. The tree line is just right up there. I don't know if that's the summit right there or not. There's another high section over here, but I do think this is probably the summit. Or at least pretty close to it. It may be a little behind that point right there, but making progress getting there. I'm thinking I'm around 11,500 to 12,000 feet, hopefully. So, yeah, now's the time to just really take my time, be patient, and accomplish another summit. I'm taking a little break again here now. 2 miles to go to the summit and a little bit over 1,200 or 12,700 feet. It's been pretty windy up here above tree line. Occasionally I even get moved a little bit by it. It's pretty neat area up here at the station. Actually have to put my heavier layer on here. It's getting pretty windy. I think I can see the trail up there. But I'm gonna rest for another minute or so and get going again. It's been 4.5 hours. This is not bad. And less than 2 miles to go, even if it's only 1 mile an hour. The next 2 miles, that's fine. It's not bad. Getting closer to the summit. I would say it is up, I mean, it's beyond that a little bit, but right up there. So not too far. I did pass through a little patch of snow just a while ago, and there's a group ahead of me up there. Give them a little time to stay ahead. It's windy. It died down for a little bit, but then it picked back up again. Up here, it's really nice. Probably 1 2/3 mile to go. I'm hoping just 1,000 feet of climbing, maybe a little bit more. I'm feeling it a little bit, I can tell. Okay, I'm getting close to the summit of Pikes Peak. Maybe only 200 feet of climbing to go. Half a mile or so, if that. Maybe less. I might surprise myself and just pop right over the edge here in a second. Almost up there. You can see pretty far, other than the haze on the horizon. That's Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs down there, almost basically 8,000 feet lower. Alright, I'm gonna get a little move on. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, I made it to the summit of Pikes Peak. It was about 5 hours and 47 minutes, 5 hours and 50 minutes, let's say, from the start this morning up to the top here. I left at 2:20 around then and got here about 8:07. So I'm gonna hang out for maybe 15 or 20 minutes, get some water, and then start back down. I'm gonna actually I need to go to the other side of the, I'm not at the official summit yet. I still have maybe 5 more feet to go or 10 more feet to go. I'll go find the summit marker over here. These views are pretty amazing. Just a little bit windy up here. But there's haze again on the horizon, as usual, but really nice. Making my way back down now. I've come down a decent ways already, and I am definitely feeling the lack of oxygen up here. It's so beautiful up here that it's pretty nice, but I'm gonna keep moving and just get as low as I can. Good thing about this section is you drop pretty fast, so I'll be down back into the trees in an hour or so. They didn't have the donuts ready yet at the top. They make donuts, but that was too early. I guess that's the price you pay for starting early. You miss the donuts. I'm about 1.5 miles down and at least 1,000 feet lower. Taking a little break, and then I'm going to get going again and get back to the trees as soon as possible. And then the trail gets easier after a while. It's pretty benign, and I'll make better time there. But I'm just taking it easy and catching my breath here. People were already driving up the road. I was the only hiker that made it up. Or actually, there were a few other hikers that made it up after me. They camped at the camp down there, so they didn't have too far to get. But it's still a long hike. Okay, I'm gonna get going.